Hello YouTube, it's Sean from the Pompey Games Room, back with, I don't think I can say back with another video because it's been sort of 8 months, coming up to a year now, so let's just say it's Sean from the Pompey Games Room with a YouTube video. How has everyone been? I have been absolutely fantastic. I can only apologise for not being around the YouTube community for those 8 months. A lot's gone on in my life. I got married to my lovely wife, now wife, Sam, and we got married at the end of July of last year on a beautiful sunny day, much like today, and I'm indoors recording a YouTube video. So I'm going to try and get through as much as I can, guys, and try and give you a catch up on what I've been doing, and obviously the pickups I've made, because I've got a load of stuff here to show you guys. But other than that, it's just a general catch up, guys. Like I said, very busy sort of 8 months, and just not really found time to make a YouTube video, but been trying to view. Obviously not posted any videos. In fact, one of the last videos I seem to recall I posted was the groom versus the best man video challenge with myself and Phil. So yeah, I got married and everything is fantastic, life is great, the sun is out and shining, and let's give you guys a catch up on what's been happening video game wise. So a lot's happened video game wise as well. I have been picking stuff up. Not playing an awful lot, well I've been playing an awful lot of one game, but I'll show you and tell you why in a minute. But just not really been making videos. Also, before we get going on this, there won't be any video game footage of the games I'm going to show you in this, because we're having some work done on the house downstairs. Everything from downstairs is upstairs, which is why I'm sitting so close to the camera, because I've got stuff all around me, and also on the desk, which is why we're standing up for this video today. So my video editing software is actually downstairs in some of the furniture that we've put tarpaulin all over, along with some of the games for the console I'm going to show you, because I've got a new console, which will be in the actual title for this video. So let's start off. No game footage here, so let's just start off. It will just be me holding up the thing if I've got it. If not, it will just be me talking. But anyway, it's been ages since I've spoken to you guys, so you guys have been waiting to hear from me, obviously. So it might be in a better place without me. I'm sure it was. But anyway, let's start off with the biggest purchase. So I picked up a new video game console. Feel a little bit of a hypocrite here because I said I wasn't really going to jump to next gen. No sooner had I uploaded that video, I was online looking at packages to buy this. And unfortunately I can't show you the box, but I can show you the actual console, which is better, because the box is under a load of stuff down there, so it's not worth it. And that is a PlayStation 4. So PlayStation 4, why did I upgrade to a PlayStation 4, here you say? Well, the main reason was I just fancied a change, fancied an upgrade. Some of the games that were coming out and scheduled to be coming out looked fantastic, they looked amazing. So I decided to take the plunge. Without doing an awful lot of research, may I add, because I didn't realise you couldn't use backward compatibility. So I had to sell off all my PS3 stuff, because I'm one of those people that I don't like to get something else in unless I can shift something else on to sort of make room for it, if that makes sense. So shifted all that stuff on with the money I got. I went in and bought the console bundle, which I now have. The console bundle I bought was the Batman game. I can't even remember what actually. Really badly prepared for this, but I can't find it. It came with a comic. It was a Batman game. It came with a Batman game pack and title. Nothing wrong with the Batman game, obviously. It's a proper adult game, you know, where there's lots of beating up, fighting and killing. But I had no interest in actually buying that bundle, so the game were really good. I got it from Game in Waterlooville. I said, look, you know, I've got this money to spend on a game console, PS4 ideally. I don't want the pack and titles, what can you do? And they said, well, you know, we can switch the game out, we can refund it, which I don't think they're technically allowed to do. So I bought the console bundle. They then gave me trade-in on the game, which had just come out, which was quite good, and it effectively paid for the game I wanted to get with it, and that was Lego Jurassic World. So obviously, like I said about the adult game with lots of killing, well, there's killing in Lego, okay, but it's a Lego, but yeah, I don't know why, I really fancied playing that game. My nephew's quite into the Lego game. I'm using that as an excuse, he's not. No, I just fancied playing the Lego game. So no, I got Lego Jurassic World with it. I bought another controller as well. Of course, none of the charging ports are the same, so you can't use the standard USB cable to charge a PS4 controller. I've got hair in my eye here, which I've got. So I had to buy a lot of new stuff for that as well. And it's been great. I've really enjoyed it. We've got all the features back on the Netflix Now TV, WWE Network, iPlayers and things like that. And obviously the games console. So it's been used primarily more as a video platform, video streaming platform, but you know, the odd game here and there for games console isn't bad. So I got another controller, so I had 2 controllers. The main feeling was get games like Formula 1 2016, which is amazing, and you know, a new WWE gameplay with some friends. But that was halted because I've just told you 2 of the games that I've already got. I have some other games for them, and I made a list, which I'll put over here. Very nicely done on my piece of paper here. So the games I've actually got for it are Lego Jurassic World, obviously, GTA, FIFA 16, WWE 2K15, 2K16. 2K16 is an amazing game. I've spent so many hours on that game, it's unbelievable. Playing career mode, it's hilarious. Tom Clancy Siege, and the biggest gripe was Formula 1. Now I'll tell you why Formula 1 was the biggest gripe. The game Formula 1 looked incredible. Codemasters always do a great job on the Formula 1 games. When you load it up, it gives you a choice of 2015 and 2016 driver lineup. And I was thinking, great, can have some great 2-player battles and stuff. Now it's a racing game, you've got to get that over to yourself. Much like playing a football game or something like that, when you want to play against your friends and stuff. The game is 1 player. 1 player. I was so annoyed when I bought it, it was unbelievable. Some friends came over the night it turned up. I got it the day of release, I pre-ordered it, I got a metal tin and everything, and it turned up, and it was 1 player. I couldn't believe it. I was so annoyed, it was unbelievable. So yeah, Sony and the PS4. I've got to admit, the actual console itself is brilliant. The graphics are amazing. The game lineup is looking good, looking very good. In fact, for coming up, the titles coming up, really intrigued to get into the next gen now and things like that. But whilst obviously remembering the retro roots behind me, yeah, I've been a little bit disappointed that nothing is backward compatibility friendly or usable. A lot of the games are 1 player. I don't want to play online against people I don't know. I want to play against my friends. All your friends can play as well because they can play online. Not all my friends have PS4s. They have Xboxes or something, you know, or nothing at all. Some people haven't really carried on with video games, but when they come over to my house especially, everyone reverts to being a kid and plays on video games. So it's nice to be able to just say, here's another controller, let's play on the same screen in the same room and have a bit of a laugh. The way video games are going now, and this is going really sort of you know, deep into the thing, but it's becoming sort of, you need to be in solitary confinement to play against your mates. You know, you can't sit in the same room and play games anymore. It is just 1 game there, but there's also games like the co-op you used to be able to do on the Rainbow Six games, for example, you know. The Siege game, a lot of that is online. You know, you can't play with 2-player co-op. And there's a game called Desert Storm on the PlayStation 1, I believe. Might have even been PS2. That was an amazing game, you know. Games like that used to be able to play multiplayer and go through the levels together. Even the old Tom Clancy games, Rainbow Six used to be able to do. But you just can't do it anymore. And I really is starting to grind on me that if you want to play the most current games, you've got to be willing to play online. It sort of annoys me a little bit. I've just banged on about it for like 5 or 6 minutes there. So yes, anyway, all that aside, the PS4 is a big hit. I'm loving the console. Just not really the morals of the console really, and the fact that you have to buy everything brand new, and ultimately they'll bring out a new one a few years down the line, if not next year, and say, oh look, you can use all your PS3 stuff now. Great, I've already sold it all. Fantastic. So anyway, the PS4 stuff I will show you in the next video I make. Can't tell you when that is, it's probably when the house is going to be sorted downstairs, and I'll show you all the games I've got. I might even have some more by then. So anyway, let's move on. There was a few new things actually that I've got to show you. I'll show you the most, my favourite thing I picked up really, and it is a Game Boy Micro. Now, I can't remember when these came out, but something wants to tell me it was 2012, 2011. Something like that. Anyway, should have really done a bit of research there. But this thing I saw on YouTube, and I'm not really a massive Game Boy fan, but I really got really nostalgic for the Game Boy, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to search out one of these. and I got this for I think £46. It's all fully boxed. It's got all the innards in there. You can hear it all. And it came even with a little Nintendo case. And this thing is unbelievable. The actual unit itself is so well designed, and hopefully it's still got some battery in it. Yeah, it has. The actual unit itself is so well designed. I absolutely love it. I can't tell you enough good things about it. The screen, it's minute. I mean, the best thing about this is the actual box there. That's the size the actual unit is. I can't tell you enough good things about it. I've played this so much, mainly on Super Mario Bros. 3. I'm rubbish at Super Mario, but I've been able to put quite a lot of time into this, playing this console, and I found a new love for Game Boys, I've got to admit. I've got the Sega Game Gear up there, which is, you know, graphic-wise, this is actually better than the Game Gear. But I've actually found this quite addicting, playing on this Game Boy. And it's led to me searching out a lot of titles. A lot of titles I haven't won, admittedly. It's all been on eBay. But I have bought some titles. It came with 2 games which actually I sold off. They were all Pokemon games. There was 5 games it came with, and they were all the red, green, and emerald games. And I think in the end, once I sold those games off, I just put them on Buy It Now for the lowest on eBay that it was, and they all sold within like 2 hours. And I think from the 4 games, the thing cost me £47.50. I think just under 50 quid delivered. By the time I'd sold off those games, I think the unit had actually cost me about I think it ended up costing me about 18 quid. So from selling off the games I got with it, I got a fully boxed micro with the games obviously it came with, but I sold them on. I got a fully boxed micro with a charger and everything for like 18 quid. So it was absolutely brilliant, really good. Now I thought I had more games than this, but it could be in the furniture downstairs, which is all sealed away. But I'll show you these 2 anyway. So these are the games I'm playing most at the moment. So this is Super Mario Advance. This one here's got Super Mario 2 and Super Mario Bros. And it's fully boxed. I've written the price down here. For this one I paid £11.50. Won it in an auction. It's fully boxed and everything. The game is actually in its baggie in there. Just about. It is in there. Yeah, great to play the old games, absolutely loving it. And admittedly, I haven't played this one as much. It's just been in the collection, ready to play as and when I fancied it. And the next one is Super Mario Advance 4. Now that is Super Mario Bros. 3, the classic. This is one I grew up playing a lot, and the packaging for this game is just so nostalgic. For whatever console it's on, if it's on the SNES, if it's on the NES, if it's on the Game Boy, it's always the same. Brilliant packaging. And that is in the Game Boy Micro at the moment. I've been playing it absolutely loads. And yeah, I've sort of found a new respect for the Game Boy, like I keep saying. Really enjoying playing this little console. And yeah, here's to plenty more Game Boy games and Game Boy goodness on my channel in the future. So Game Boy Micro now into the collection, retro wise, opens up Nintendo Game Boy stuff to me now more than ever really. Also I do have a Medal of Honor game, or a Call of Duty game, which I showed you from Ed's clamshell Game Boy Advance, the blue one. I've got that is up there somewhere actually. Actually, it's up there, so it is, yeah, I do have that as well, so I have 4 games effectively, so I can't remember what the other one was that came with it, but we'll move on. But the little carry case is great. Yeah, it's got little pouches and stuff for, in fact that's, oh, here we are, it's NES Classic Super Mario Bros. So that's what it came with, so I've actually got more there. So it comes with, you know, a little carry case and stuff like that, and it's all good. Really happy with that, guys. That's another new console into the collection, really happy with that. So, obviously in the hiatus, 8-month hiatus that I've been away, I've had Christmas and a birthday. So, thank you very much. Merry Christmas and happy birthday as well to you guys as well. If you've had a birthday yet. Now, one thing I asked for my birthday, in fact, was some N64 stuff. And I got it. I'm very happy to say I got it. The first game was, well the first game, I'm just showing you now anyway. The game was the classic ISS 64. I spent so many hours on this game as a kid. It was unbelievable. And it's fantastic condition. It's all fully boxed. I'll get into it. And when it arrived, this I set the whole thing up straight away, and was straight on it, and I was on it for about, I'd say, 2 hours, and it is such an addictive game. I absolutely love ISS, and it's one of those games that's very nostalgic for me, playing this game a lot with my younger and older brother as well, along with WWE No Mercy. So that's going to go into the collection. Really, really happy to get that in, and that's a game that when your mates come over as well, you know, everyone played this game as a kid. Everyone played this game. Just fantastic. I also needed another controller, and I got one. I got one fully boxed. In fact, I actually sent the eBay link to my parents because they were looking for something to buy for me. So I got a new controller. So I now have 2 blue controllers for the N64. I'm actually thinking about changing my N64 for a blue N64. This sounds really stupid, but you know, I've got 2 blue controllers and Pompey fan, and be quite nice to sort of accessorise everything, make it all the same colour. So fully boxed controller, got the instructions and the cable and stuff all wound into the box, so it's all good. Haven't actually used that one yet. Actually, no, sorry, I tell a lie, I did use it. I used it when I played ISS. All works like a charm. Actually, I'll tell you some prices for these, because even though obviously they were gifts, I sent the links to my parents to buy this. You know, I can't even get this back in the box now. That'll be fine. That'll be just fine. So ISS was, I think that was $6.50 delivered. It was quite good, and the controller, I'll just put it on the list. The controller was $17.50 by now. No, it was $22.50. Sorry, with postage. So not bad price. It's all brand new pretty much, and it goes into the collection. It's really good and get played. That's the thing with my retro gaming collection now. I'm at a stage with the collection now where I'm just going to buy stuff that I'm actually going to play. All this stuff here, all these games here, everything up here is a game that I've got a memory of, or game I like playing, and that's the way I want to keep my collection. Don't want to go for any full sets or anything anymore. Just going to buy stuff that either intrigues me, that I can get into the collection at a good price, and if I don't like it, I'll just sell it on at the same price I got it for. So if you're good at looking out deals and stuff, you're never going to sort of overstretch, are you? So I've got 2.5 things to show you. The half will become apparent in a minute. The next game I picked up was from a charity shop in Emsworth, and it was £1, and it's the classic that is Tekken. It's Love Tekken. What was the one with Jin on the front? Was that Tekken 3? Never really played Tekken. It sounds really bad, apart from that one. So I've given this a go actually, and it's difficult trying to get back into these games when you're trying to play them for the first time with now's generation of games, you know, like PS4 graphics and stuff. It's all fully boxed and brilliant condition. I wouldn't usually have picked up a PS1 game. It's one of those games that's always intrigued me, and it's going to cost me more than £1 to buy on eBay. So I thought, you know, what the hell, buy it. And I've got to admit, I've actually, the gameplay itself is quite, is blocky, obviously, but it's a game that, because I haven't got any memories of, I'm never going to think is amazing. It's never going to be my go-to fighting game or anything. But I have quite enjoyed it. I've put not hours, put a few minutes into it. I'd say about 20 minutes so far. But I've enjoyed it. So PS1 game there into the collection. Really, really happy with. Now this game here, it's for the Sega Saturn. And oh sorry, yeah, sorry, that was £1. I think I said that. This game here, I got a really good deal on. It was, I think I've said this before. eBay on Sundays is dead. No one buys anything on eBay on Sundays, and this game you can pick it up by it now for about £17. I won it for, I was one of 4 bidders, and I won it for £7.40, and that was delivered. And that is Sega Saturn title, and that is Spot Goes to Hollywood. I've got Spot Goes to Hollywood for the. No, I don't actually. The Mega Drive I sold it on because my memories are actually on this Sega Saturn. This game. Yeah, I absolutely love it. It's a great game. You've really got to search this one out, guys. The graphics on it and the music as well is really, really good. I mean, it's annoying in places, but they've got some great sprite detailing in this of the actual Spot character, and the actual level design itself. They're quite taxing, some of the levels, quite difficult, and it's just as difficult now as I remember it being when I was a kid playing it. So it's one I've only put about I'd say an hour into. Haven't gotten that far at all, but it's really, really good, really good. Really search this one out, guys. But like I said, it can go for you know, it can go for anywhere up to about 16 to 20 quid. It can go for, but search it out on auctions because when it pops up, it's really worth keeping an eye out for. The spot goes to Hollywood. I'm really, really happy to have that into the collection, guys. So that is the update. Admittedly, if I had the PS4 stuff to show you, there would have been a lot more game content to actually show you. To give you a general catch up, I've listed the games I've got. I will show you them in another video. But the half purchase, okay? The half purchase. My Operation Rebuy, the Sam's games. Oh no. It's all gone horribly wrong. Okay. Sam's Operation Rebuy. My now wife, Sam. Looking for two games still. And they are Mario is Missing and Super Mario World. I'm still looking for those. Not really had much luck with them because this game itself sells for about 40 to 50 quid, which is it's annoying. So it's just trying to actually get the game and in a good condition as well. I'm not going to be ripped off on eBay anymore. You know, it's just that's been my way for about 5 or 6 years now on this collection. So I've shelved them for a bit. There's two other titles I wanted to get hold of. And the first one in Operation Rebuy is Super Mario Kart. Now, Super Mario Kart sells on eBay for around about, I keep referencing eBay, but that's my general place to go and buy games. I don't sell on eBay anymore. I used to sell my spares and stuff I bought in bundles. Used to sell it on and no problems at all. Never made a killing on my stuff. I wasn't one of those people out there just buying collections and trying to make extra money and stuff. It was literally just a case of building this collection up. So when I reference eBay a lot in my stuff, it's just the fact that that's my auction site of choice that I buy stuff from. On eBay, this game usually goes fully boxed for around 40 to 55 quid. So I've set myself a little challenge. I want to buy everything separate and see what I can do. So at the moment, these are all I have. So I'll start off with the manual. First of all, we started off with the box. So I'll start off with the box. One will start off with the manual. So the box itself, it was on eBay, listed box only. It was collapsed. You know, it's pretty good condition. There's no real tears there or anything. It's a bit scuffage, but it's an old game, isn't it? So, you know, all the side panels are there, all the flaps and things like that. It's all good. So probably better actually showing it back here. A bit light. So anyway, it's all good. I specifically wanted the one with the black down the side as well here because you can get one with a red outline and it doesn't really interest me. This is the proper nostalgia one. So the box I ended up buying for, I think I got it for 11 quid. £11 the box, I put that the right way for you. So the box has sent me back £11 and the manual was £3.50 delivered, and the manual is like, it literally is brand new. There's no scribbles in it or anything. There's no folding at the sides or anything. So all in all, the box and the manual have sent me back just under 15 quid so far. So my idea is that I want to try and get the whole game for around under 30 quid. To give myself a bit of a saving, and I've also pulled together lots of stuff that a cartridge hasn't got a box, a manual that hasn't got a game or a box, and a box that hasn't got a game or manual. So I've pulled all that together and made one complete box again, which I quite like doing, especially with the old Operation Rebuy for Sam stuff. I've just noticed something actually. Mario is Missing. I did a First Thoughts on that. Not First Thoughts. I did Operation Rebuy on that. I'm not too sure what the game's out with cartridge, so I've only actually got one game left to get. Only got that one left. Sorry to know about that, but gotta get these things right. So I'm not looking for Mario's Missing anymore. That's how long I've been away from YouTube. I've actually forgot what I've got. And that is it actually. So the idea is I'm gonna try and get Mario Kart in. I really love Den Tactic subject. Sorry. I want to try and get Mario Kart into the collection from the 30 quid. I've sourced a tray for the game. It's very difficult trying to find a tray for the games that aren't replicas. that they're collapsed and, oh, I've just found this, you know, it's fine. These are quite obviously not replicas, they're, you know, they've been used and scrunched up and stuff. So what I've done is I've bought Super Tennis, and that obviously comes with its own box and tray and stuff like that. I'm literally just going to take the tray out of Super Tennis and put it in that game there. So Super Tennis is the most common game ever. I'm happy for that to sacrifice a tray for the Mario Kart game. That game is on its way, and it was £3. So for 18 quid, I've managed to get the box, the tray, and the manual. So I've got a little bit of a challenge now. I'm going to try and find Mario Kart. I'm going to try and get it for 12 quid, which doesn't happen. So it just doesn't happen. So if anyone has got a spare version of Mario Kart that they would like to sell, come back to me and let me know. If you're willing to sell or willing to trade, I'll give you a list of things I've got to trade. I've got a fair few things. In fact, I don't have them here, but I have things to trade. So come back to me, let me know. If you want to do a deal, let me know, and we'll try and come up with something. Trade or cash, I can do either. Happy to do whatever. But it just means I can get Mario Kart into the collection. I loved this game as a kid. Admittedly, I played the N64 one a lot more, but the actual tracks and the music is very nostalgic for me. So to get that into the collection would be absolutely brilliant, guys. So that's all caught up. It's also, I've just noticed, sorry about if you can hear the buzzing in the background, because the fish has moved upstairs as well. So yeah, he's now in residence up here whilst the work's going on downstairs. So the buzzing is the actual pump for his boil tank behind. And I'm also filming on a newer device now. I'm using an iPhone 6S rather than the old Sony camera I used to have. Upgraded, got that for my birthday from my wife, and very, very thankful. And it's brilliant. Absolutely love the 6S. It's great for playing your retro games on as well, like Streets of Rage and Sonic 2 I've been playing an awful lot, you know. And the screen's just right, so it's perfect. But life is good, guys, and I'm really, really happy. A great place with all this nice weather and all the stuff to look forward to this year. It's going to be another great year, and I hope you're all keeping well. I will be interacting with a lot more people, commenting, leaving comments and stuff, and viewing videos from here on in now, because it's with work and stuff as well. It's nice to just sort of put videos on in the background and listen, and flick over and leave comments and things like that. It's quite cool. So I will be back in the YouTube loop, guys. I hope you're all really well, and until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.